Black Friday at TitanMart wasn't shopping. It was war. The automatic doors hissed open at exactly 6 a.m., and a wave of people surged inside like floodwater under pressure. Plastic carts rattled. Displays trembled. Shoppers elbowed and shoved with desperate, chaotic hunger, all chasing the illusion of unbeatable discounts. But amid the madness, one figure moved differently. Calm, quiet, almost invisible. Mira Dane stepped through the doorway with a modest tote bag, her coat zipped to her chin to shield her from the cold. Her hair was tied back in a simple bun. Her shoes were worn at the heels. She looked like someone who had saved all year just to buy 1 or 2 discounted items. Her cart contained only a discounted electric kettle, a pack of socks, a $19.99 blender. Total, barely $50. While others tore through shelves, Mira walked with deliberate patience, her eyes scanning the aisles, not for bargains, but for something else entirely. And this would be the morning TitanMart learned exactly who she was. As Mira approached the checkout lanes, she noticed the line for lane 7 moving quickly. Behind the register stood Tasha, a cashier with sharp nails, a sharper tongue, and a smile that only appeared when she wanted to mock someone. When Mira placed her items gently on the counter, Tasha sighed dramatically. Another one of these budget shoppers. Mira blinked. Excuse me? Tasha didn't lower her voice. Didn't hide her disdain. In fact, she smirked louder. I mean, look at this. 1 blender, 1 kettle, socks? You must be really scraping it this year. Mira remained still. 2 people behind her snickered. Black Friday is for big purchases, Tasha continued. You spent all night lining up outside for this? Her coworker from the next register chimed in. Probably wants the free reusable bag more than the items. They laughed. Right in Myra's face. But Mira didn't react. She simply said, I would like to pay for my items now. Tasha rolled her eyes so far back she nearly toppled. Fine, but at least try to act like a real shopper next year. This is embarrassing. Another chuckle. Another insult. Then Tasha added the final blow. Honestly, they should stop letting broke people in on Black Friday. Slows everyone down. The customers behind Mira laughed harder. And that was the moment the universe quietly marked as Tasha's last mistake. When the receipt printed, Mira reached out to take her items. But Tasha yanked them back. Oh wait, I forgot the new rule, she said loudly. People who spend under $100 on Black Friday get their bags checked. Mira frowned softly. There is no such rule. Tasha smirked. There is now. She rummaged through Myra's bag aggressively, crumpling her items, muttering insults. Cheap, pathetic, wasting our time. Finally, she shoved the bag back at her. Next year, try to show up with real money. Mira said nothing. Not a word. She simply walked away. But something shifted behind her eyes, a quiet flicker, a restrained storm. Because she hadn't come to TitanMart to shop. She came to see, to observe, to judge. And now, she had seen enough. 15 minutes later, every loudspeaker in the building crackled to life. A nervous manager spoke. Attention TitanMart shoppers and staff, please remain in your sections. We are being visited by a corporate inspector. Everyone groaned. On Black Friday? Seriously? Tasha scoffed at her coworker. They're probably here to check inventory. Whatever, they won't talk to us. She was wrong. So very wrong. A group of 4 executives in black coats entered the store. Right behind them, Mira. But she looked different now. Coat off. Corporate badge displayed. steady stride, authoritative presence. Gasps spread across the store like electricity. Tasha's jaw fell open. The executives addressed the staff. "This is Ms. Mira Dane. Effective 3 months ago, she became the majority shareholder and silent owner of TitanMart's entire retail chain." Silence. "You will treat her with respect. All employees are subject to immediate evaluation." Tasha whispered, trembling. She was just here. She bought socks." Her coworker whispered back, "You idiot. That was the evaluation." Mira walked directly toward lane 7. Not rushed. Not angry. Not theatrical. Just quiet. Controlled. Inevitable. Tasha shrank behind the register. When Mira stopped in front of her, she spoke with devastating calm. "Tasha, would you please step out from behind the counter?" Tasha stumbled forward, shaking. Mira continued, voice soft but cold. "This morning, you insulted a customer based on how much she could afford." "Dane, I didn't know it was you, I swear." Mira's eyes narrowed. "That is not the problem. The problem is that you thought it was acceptable to treat anyone that way." The executives nodded gravely. "You mocked her. You embarrassed her. You fabricated a policy to humiliate her further." The entire store watched. Some recorded. Some whispered. Everyone knew justice was unfolding. Mira's next words were sharp enough to cut through metal. "Tasha, you are hereby terminated effective immediately." Tasha collapsed into a sob. Please, I need this job." Mira looked at her with no hatred, only a quiet disappointment. "You should have thought of that before you decided kindness had a price tag." Mira then turned to the bystanders who laughed earlier. All 3 paled. Mira simply said, "Shame is a teacher. Apologize to the person you mocked, not to me." They apologized. Properly. Humbly. Then Mira walked to the customer service desk, took the microphone, and said, "As owner of TitanMart, I am implementing a new policy today." Everyone leaned in. Any customer treated poorly by staff will receive their purchases for free. Roars of applause. Mira added, "And anyone judged for what they can afford will receive an additional $200 store credit." People cheered. Employees looked terrified, but changed. Mira left the store the same way she entered. Quietly. Calmly. With dignity. As she stepped outside, a customer called out, "Why didn't you reveal yourself right away? You could have stopped them sooner." Mira turned, her expression soft. Real character is only visible when people think no one important is watching. A gentle breeze passed through her hair. "Today, I needed to see people's truth." She walked into the rising sun. And TitanMart learned a lesson it would never, ever forget. Respect everyone. Because the person you belittle may own everything you stand on.